Mentally strong people don't see the world as fair or unfair. They see it as something that simply is. They understand early on that life does not owe them clarity, comfort, or justice. This acceptance doesn't make them pessimistic, it makes them grounded. While others wait for motivation, mentally strong people prepare for resistance. They don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What is required of me now?" Mentally strong people understand that emotions are signals, not commands. Feeling fear does not mean stop. Feeling discomfort does not mean retreat. They separate what they feel from what they decide. Where most people let emotions dictate behavior, mentally strong people let principles do the work. They don't need to feel ready to act. Readiness comes after action. Mentally strong people don't romanticize struggle, but they respect its role. They know that avoidance feels easier today, but costs far more tomorrow. Instead of running from pain, they learn how to carry it without collapsing. They don't look for shortcuts because shortcuts create weak identities. Mentally strong people understand that discipline is not punishment, it is self-respect in action. They build routines not to feel good, but to remain stable when things fall apart. They don't chase intensity, they value consistency. While others react to life, mentally strong people respond deliberately. They accept that growth feels lonely because identity change always creates distance. This is the first hard truth. Mental strength begins when you stop negotiating with reality. Mentally strong people do not try to eliminate emotions. They learn how to contain them. They understand that emotional control is not suppression, but regulation. They allow themselves to feel fear, anxiety, and doubt without letting those emotions take control. Pain does not scare them because pain is a temporary signal, not a permanent state. They know that avoiding discomfort weakens the mind, even when it protects the ego. Mentally strong people train themselves to stay present under pressure. When things become overwhelming, they slow down instead of panicking. They don't react instantly because instant reactions usually come from fear, not clarity. Mentally strong people pause, assess, and then choose their response. They understand that silence is often more powerful than explanation. Instead of expressing every emotion, they choose which emotions deserve expression. They don't look for validation when they feel weak. They look for structure. When life becomes heavy, they rely on discipline, not mood. They understand that moods are unstable, but systems are reliable. Mentally strong people don't ask how to feel better. They ask how to remain functional. They accept that emotional discomfort is often the cost of growth. Instead of fighting their inner resistance, they move forward with it. They do not identify with their emotions because emotions change, identity should not. This is the second hard truth. Emotional strength is built through tolerance, not comfort. If you can stay calm when things are heavy, you gain an advantage most people never develop. Mentally strong people understand that discipline is not intensity, but repetition. They don't rely on bursts of motivation because motivation disappears under pressure. Instead, they build routines that function even when energy is low and morale is absent. Mentally strong people take responsibility before they feel confident. They do not wait to feel ready because readiness is a byproduct of action. They accept that life will not slow down just because they are tired. While others negotiate with discomfort, mentally strong people make non-negotiable commitments. They understand that excuses feel logical in the moment, but destructive over time. Mentally strong people don't seek fairness, They seek effectiveness. They stop asking what they deserve and start asking what the situation demands. They accept responsibility not because it feels good, but because it creates control. Discipline gives them structure when emotions provide none. They do the necessary work even when no one is watching. Mentally strong people understand that comfort delays growth. They don't chase ease, they build tolerance. While others blame circumstances, mentally strong people adjust their behavior. They understand that discipline is identity-based, not outcome-based. They act consistently because inconsistency erodes self-trust. This is the third hard truth. Responsibility is heavy, but avoidance is heavier. When you stop running from responsibility, your life becomes quieter and stronger. Mentally strong people understand that identity is built through repeated decisions, not declarations. They don't define themselves by what they say they will do, but by what they do when no one is watching. Their sense of self is stable because it is grounded in behavior, not emotion. Mentally strong people are comfortable being misunderstood in the short term. They do not explain themselves to gain approval. They accept solitude because solitude removes noise and reveals truth. Mentally strong people know that being alone is different from being lost. They spend time alone not to escape people, but to refine themselves. They are willing to outgrow relationships, habits, and versions of themselves that no longer align. Mentally strong people do not cling to comfort when comfort conflicts with growth. They understand that strength is quiet and does not require recognition. They measure progress internally, not by comparison. Mentally strong people focus on what they can control and release everything else. They accept that life will remain difficult, and they adjust instead of complaining. They do not expect peace from the world. They create stability within themselves. Over time, this mindset removes desperation from their actions. They stop chasing outcomes and focus on alignment. Mentally strong people don't need constant reassurance because their standards are internal. This is the final hard truth. Mental strength is built not in moments of clarity, but in long periods of discipline. When discipline becomes identity, strength becomes automatic.